Hi guys, and welcome back to Blues Focus TV, and today I'm going to be previewing Blues' upcoming home fixture against Peterborough. Now, this is a very important game for us. We got a great win on the weekend, something we haven't had for a while, and we need to push on now, because if we can win this one against another team in the relegation zone, it puts a pretty big gap between us and that relegation zone. Make sure to leave a like below and subscribe to the channel, and let's get on to the opposition. And Peterborough, they're 22nd in the league on 19 points, and they have a goal difference of -30, which is the lowest in the league. Now, focusing on their away form, as they will be away, they've played 13 games, won 1, lost 12. So they have the worst away form in the league, and they have -30 goal difference away. So at home they actually have 0 goal difference, but they're that bad away that they have -30. All of their goal difference comes from their away form being so poor. So that really puts it in Blues' favour, because we're playing them and they're away, and they're just not very good away at all. Now, their last 3 games they've lost, and they've conceded 10 goals in those 3 games, the last one being a 3-0 against West Brom. They were actually 0-0 at half time, and they held out for a while. They were away in that game, but as soon as one came for West Brom, the floodgates opened. And I'm hoping we can score early in this one, because I think if we do, we can get some goals here and it could fill the team with a lot of confidence. Now, that's it for Peterborough. Let's move on to the Blues. And Blues, we're still in 18th position after that win. We're now on 31 points, and we've got a 12-point gap between us and the relegation zone. And with Peterborough being on the edge of it, if we can win this one, 15-point gap, which is brilliant at this stage of the season. It almost guarantees you to not get relegated, having a gap that big when the 3 teams, or 2 teams, Peterborough and Barnsley down there, are so poor, and Derby have been hit with such a big point deduction that they're probably going to be below us. It's looking good if we can win this game. But again, if you lose it, Peterborough are then only 9 points behind you, so we have to make sure we win this game. Now, we hadn't won in 6, so it's been a long time, but then we beat Barnsley 2-1. Ono Hernandez got the first of the game, and the first in a Blues shirt. A great finish from a good piece of Jukovic work, and yeah, he finished it off, even did a flip to celebrate, which we haven't seen probably since Obafemi Martins in that League Cup final. Then Hogan, just after half time, puts us 2-0 up. Bit of a scrappy goal, but we'll take it. And at this stage, my prediction was perfect. I said we'd win 2-0, and I said Hernandez would score. And then we had to let in a very late goal against Barnsley right at the end, and yeah, that ruined it. But the main thing, we got the 3 points. And the focus for the whole day was on the protests. And I'm very proud of all the Blues fans that went out and did their protesting, because you had some journalists being lazy and saying we were just angry because the owners haven't invested. But then there was Quest, and they did a brilliant piece on it and spoke about it very well, about how angry we are. And that was good journalism, and it was good that it was getting some national coverage. So keep up the protests. We're home again in this game, so I'd expect that we're going to be out in our numbers again, protesting, and yeah, just keep it peaceful. What happened on Saturday was perfect. We didn't do anything wrong. We just protested in the correct way. Keep doing that, and hopefully we'll see some movement soon. Now, as for team news, Troy Deeney and Taylor Richards are still going to be out. I'm not going to bother mentioning Ivan Sanchez, as I don't know what is happening with him. I know there's rumours that he's been transfer listed, but yeah, I haven't heard anything about Sanchez for ages, really. Now, as far as the lineup goes, play it how you did against Barnsley, Bowyer. Go for that team. The only one change I'd think of making, Gardner out, Sunjic in. Gardner didn't have the greatest of games, looked like the weakest out of our midfield three. And I think Sunjic wasn't playing because he needs a rest. Now that obviously he's had that rest, I'd expect Sunjic to be straight in that midfield. I'm just hoping it's for Gary Gardner. But 4 at the back, great. Mengi had a fantastic game. He's really looking like such a bright player. And I saw someone saying that we ended up getting rid of Sanderson and McGree, both loans, went, and we've brought in Mengi and Hernandez, and we don't really miss Sanderson and McGree now because they're better players, which is good, positive at least. And then, yeah, Hernandez, Jukovic, Hogan, all 3 of them playing, it worked well. So carry on with that, and hopefully we can get the win. One more player, Jordan Graham, was on the bench for that match. I'd imagine he would be properly fit now and available for first team selection. Maybe don't change the lineup too much, but he is an honourable mention for someone who he has been good for us, so he deserved to play. That's it for Blues. Let's move on to the head-to-head. Now, if you cast your minds back to the start of this season, we had a very good start. We were just outside the playoffs. We haven't really put a foot wrong, not had a terrible game at all. We'd been decent every game at least. And then this Peterborough fixture came along. And this, for me, was a turning point in our season because we were awful in this game. Ended up losing 3-0 to a Peterborough that weren't in good form at all. And we sort of haven't been great since then. So that's not good. The reverse was poor. Then you have to go all the way back to the 2012-13 season for the last time we played against Peterborough before this season. And we did the double over them in that season. So that's good. Goes in our favour, although it's very historical. But I think there's no reason for us to not win this game. Obviously, Barnsley, worst performing team in the league. Peterborough, worst away team in the league. Lowest goal difference in the league. So, yeah, it sort of has to be a win. And I'm going to go for us to win by the same scoreline that I predicted for the Barnsley game. And I'm going to go for Hernandez to score again. Why not? So Hernandez to score and Blues to win 2-0. So those are my thoughts on this upcoming fixture. But I want to know, what are yours? Let me know down in the comments who's going to win the game, what's the score going to be, and who's going to get the goals. Please like the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more Blues related content. And if you've liked this video, why not head over to my channel? I do Premier League and Championship content, and I've also started a bit of gaming. Started a Football Manager 2022 Blues career mode, and I'm looking to get people as involved as possible. So if you're interested in that, please go over to my channel and comment below on that video who you think I should sell, what players I should try and approach, and yeah, we're going to try and get Blues into the Premier League. And hopefully we can repeat it in real life in the next, 100 years. I've been James from Blues Focus TV, and up the Blues.